So hello. We are live again cooking all the way from Singapore. So we are here live in our Saladmaster kitchen studio that just opened up here in Singapore. We have now 2 offices in Singapore. We just did the grand opening yesterday, and today I'm gonna be presenting 3 dishes, 1 salad and 2 hot dishes, in a very quick, easy way how to do those traditional dishes in Saladmaster way. So it will be very fast, quick, and simpler way than the traditional way it's cooked, okay? So number 1, let me just introduce myself one more time if my viewers that are watching my live don't know who I am. This is Annie Edwards. I'm a Saladmaster dealer based in Chicago, and I travel all around the world with our Saladmaster family to learn new stuff, to teach other people some other new dishes. And this is one of those live videos today where I'm going to be teaching our local Singapore team how to do certain dishes that I cook back home in Chicago. So number 1, we're going to have a red cabbage salad. We're going to have a potato salad, and we're going to have a rice dish made with the lamb. So it's going to be a lamb rice dish. And so we're going to be using our Saladmaster MP5 for the rice dish, and we're going to be using Saladmaster electric skillet for our potato salad. And we're going to use our Saladmaster machine to cut all our vegetables for all our dishes today, okay? So number 1, let's start with the dish that takes longest, which is our rice dish with the lamb. So we preheated our MP5, our rice cooker. We have preheated it at 230 degrees Celsius or 450 degrees Fahrenheit. And then this is right now preheated hot MP5. So we're going to have a big chunks of lamb pre-cut. And we're going to do an onion. We're going to do a full garlic. And we're going to add some carrots. So can you also cut this one into cubes? Yes, you can wash that. So I'm going to use cone number 2 to cut our carrot. So we're going to do cone number 2 on the carrot. This dish, it tastes really good with carrots, so we're going to use probably 1 more. Do we have 1 more carrot? Do we have carrots? So if we don't, that's fine. That's fine. If we don't have it, that's fine. Okay. So my Mongolian viewers that watch my live video, this video will be in English. So I did a lot of these dishes in Mongolian, so you can reference back my old videos. But I just want to say a couple words in Mongolian so they know what's going on. Өнөөдөр би манай Saladmaster-ийн Сингапур офис ирсэн. Өнөөдөр бид нар 3 хоол хийх гэж байна. Улаан байцаатай салаад, плов, будаатай хуурга, тийм, хоньны махтай будаатай хуурга. Тэгээд төмсний салаатыг манай electric skillet дээр хийн. Энэ 3 хоол маань ерөнхийдөө бүгдээрээ дандаа манай Saladmaster-ийн аргаар яаж хялбархан, хурдан, амархан хийж болохыг өнөөдөр би та нарт үзүүлэх гэж байна. Тийм болохоор монгол хэл дээр байгаа миний хуучин видеонуудыг бас үзэж болно. Өнөөдрийн видео маань англи хэл дээр болох учраас энэ бүх видео маань англи хэл дээр явагдана. Манай энэ ч сууж байгаа үзэгчид маань бүгдээрээ англиар ярьдаг учраас өнөөдөр бүгдээрээ англиар видео хийн. Okay, so we have 1 more carrot coming, yeah? So right now, we have an MP5, our preheated MP5. We're going to add our cubed onions. So we also cut them pretty big slices. So pretty big slices, okay? Yeah, all of them like that. So I'm gonna use our cubed onions, 1 full onion, okay? And I'm gonna add lamb on top of it, okay? And basically right now we're just gonna cover it and let the meat cook at least 5 to 7 minutes to make it at least halfway done. So it's gonna be 50% cooked, okay? So we're gonna while this is cooking, I'm gonna wash my hands. I touched the meat, so I'm gonna wash my hands. It doesn't matter. It can be ribs, it can be shoulder, it can be whatever part of lamb you like. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't make any difference. So I'm gonna do one more carrot. I'll use this for the salad, so this is it. So we have two medium-sized carrots here, okay? So as soon as I need something to a bowl, no, not the bowl, yeah, that one. So lamb meat actually cooks pretty fast, much faster than chicken or beef. So we're not gonna be cooking it too long. So as you can see, you can already smell the lamb meat in the area. So how we gonna spice up, add spices to this dish? Okay, we're gonna do salt and pepper.
Just press.
Just press?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I like these kind of press ones are nice. Yes. So we're gonna do the salt. So we're gonna do some salt. Okay, and this is cumin, yes? Okay, so we have a ground cumin here. Okay, cumin works really well with the lamb. It complements the lamb dish flavors very well. Okay, so we're gonna add at least 2 small spoons of cumin into our meat, okay? And then we mix it up and let our lamb cook longer, okay? So let the meat cook. Once I have at least 5 minutes, this one will be done. It's good. So we're gonna keep this in a separate, I need another bowl for my other dishes. Okay, so, wash that. Okay, so now my second dish is my potato salad. So what I did is I pretty much sliced my potatoes in the middle like that, okay? And it's around 1/2 inch, less than a centimeter, wide. So it's around 1/2 inch wide. So I'm gonna be using our Saladmaster machine cone number 3, the French fries. And I'm gonna show you how to make cubed potatoes. Usually when you do potato salad, you have to use your knife and it takes a long time to cut those cubes of potatoes and carrots. So I take my sliced potato and put that flat side against our machine here. And that's how I do cubes. You see this? So this is how I save time. So I don't have to use knife. Okay. It saves a lot of time when you slice it this way. So this is a very traditional Russian style salad, potato salad, okay? A lot of Americans do them a little bit differently, but I'm doing this more European style, more Russian, like Eastern European style. So we're gonna do potatoes, we're gonna do carrots, we're gonna do dill pickles, okay? And usually in the traditional Russian style, they also add sausage or bologna. We're gonna skip it, keep it vegetarian, okay? So we're not gonna add any meat. Sometimes they also add cooked meat. They cut it up, a cooked meat, and they cut it up and add to that too. But today we're gonna keep it vegetarian, so it's gonna be only veggies, okay? Okay, so we have potatoes. And I'm gonna show you how I de-starch my potatoes. So I'm gonna cut the potatoes up and then de-starch it. So it's gonna be, you know what happens with the starch when it enters your body, as soon as it hits your body, it turns into a sugar. So we're gonna de-starch it and make these potatoes a little bit more healthier, okay? So I'm gonna wash this in the cold water, on the running cold water. Okay. Do we have strainer or something to strain with? It's easier to. Yeah, that's good. That's enough. So I de-starch it I just run through a cold water and de-starch my potatoes. Okay. And I'm gonna add on top of it, I'm gonna add some carrots. So I have here pre-cut carrots. Same thing. We cut full carrot into two pieces in the middle. So I'm gonna use the same cone number 3, and add carrots. Okay. Okay, so this is a very easy, usually this is a very much a special occasion holiday salad because it takes so much time. And usually you cook eggs in a separate pot, and then you cook potatoes in a separate pot, and then green peas in a separate pot. We're going to show you how I can save time by making it a one-pot dish, okay? Okay, so we have the carrots. Do we have green peas? The frozen green peas, yeah? So our meat is pretty much 50% cooked. It released a lot of juices, okay? Precious, can you move my camera closer to this so they can see the cooking process of this meat? Okay, you see this? So it released a lot of juices. It's already halfway cooked, okay? So now I'm gonna add the carrots that I cut on cone number 2, okay? I added carrots. I'm gonna add bay leaves, okay? I'm gonna add bay leaves here. I'm gonna add the rice. It's already washed it? I washed it. Oh, you washed it, okay. So we're gonna add the rice, okay? And I need water to add to this, okay? So this is a very easy one-pot dish that can be used. And it feeds a lot of people. It's a very good party dish. So if you have guests in the house, this is a very good dish to make, and it's very easy to make, okay? So I'm gonna add water. I'm not gonna add a similar amount of water as if we're cooking regular rice. It's gonna be a little bit less because the juices from the meat also adds to the liquid, okay? And then we kind of mix it up so we don't have any air pockets inside the meat. So as long as my rice is covered in water, that's what I want, okay? So I don't want to add too much water to it. Okay. Does it matter what kind of rice? It can be jasmine, it can be brown. You can pretty much do this dish with really any rice. The Asian rice is fine too, regular Japanese rice, the white rice. It really can be done with any one of them, okay? Okay, so you can see now all the rice is covered under the water. That's all we really want to do. We don't want to add too much water because I don't want my rice to be mushy, okay? So as long as the rice is covered with the water, it's fine, okay? So I have here chickpeas, canned chickpeas, okay? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to open the can of chickpeas. And I'm gonna strain the water from the chickpeas. And I'm gonna just add that on top, okay? It's a Central Asian dish. So Mongolians, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Middle Eastern countries, Indians call it biryani, yeah? So there are different variations of this rice dish, but it's very popular in Central Asian countries. It's everywhere, okay? Then I put a full garlic right here in the middle, okay? So the garlic's gonna cook here on top, okay? And that's it. So now I'm gonna cover, I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. Now that we added all the liquids, we're gonna add more pepper. Okay? We're gonna add more pepper. We're gonna add more salt. Okay? And we're gonna add a little bit of more cumin. Okay? Just a little bit, not a lot, okay, this time. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna cover this now. Cover my MP5. And now I'm gonna change the setting to rice setting, okay? So I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna put on rice 2 setting, okay? So rice 2, that's it. You're done and you forget about this dish now. It's gonna cook and it's gonna do its own thing, okay? So let's get back to our potato salad. So this is our potato salad. This is electric skillet. So I'm gonna put all my veggies now in the electric skillet, okay? I de-starched my potatoes, so it's a little bit healthier version, okay? Now I'm gonna add some green peas on top. It's frozen green peas. Oops. Okay. In my salad, I like a lot of green peas. Okay. Now I'm gonna do eggs. These are raw eggs, yeah? Raw, yeah? Okay. So now on top of this, I'm gonna put eggs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And usually this is where I also put my bag of salt on my cooking show. So instead of that medley, I do this, okay? So that's why I put my salt here too, to show people that I'm cooking with 0 salt, okay? So now, this is it, okay? This is it. We have all the ingredients of my salad inside of this electric skillet. I put all the raw eggs in. So I'm gonna cover this. I'm gonna put, what's the medium heat in Celsius?
150.
150. So we're gonna put on 150, and when the valve starts clicking, we're gonna lower it to the lowest dial, the low heat, and we're gonna cook it for around this should be around 12 to 15 minutes, okay? And then that should be done, okay? So everything is cooking right now. Rice dish is cooking, our salad is cooking. So let's move on to our salad. So today I'm gonna show you my version of the slaw that I do on my cooking classes. And it's a little bit different, but it's very tasty. And it's just, my salad is very popular. Everybody loves it. So I'm gonna use this one, okay? So now, 3. For the potatoes, I use 3, okay? I use 3. So this is a very nice shortcut. Do you know that, our Saladmaster machine replaces 6 chefs? So it's the same thing as having 6 chefs inside your kitchen. And our Saladmaster machine can do up to 230 different slices and shapes and everything. So depending how you hold it, depending what kind of vegetable, you can get that many variations of cuts, okay? So now, we're gonna do our salad right now. So I'm gonna take cone number 1, okay? Cone number 1, I'm gonna do carrots. So this is a very colorful Very nice tasting salad. So it's great for parties and events and stuff like that. It gets a lot of, wow, it looks really nice. Everywhere I make it, it's just very popular, okay? So now we're gonna move to number 2 cone. So I basically use, on this one, I use pretty much every single cone. So I use, I'm gonna take a radish. Cone number 2. This is literally 5-minute salad. It's very easy to make. Okay. So this is cone number 2. Okay. You can add a little bit of zucchini if you want. You can add zucchini also on cone number 2. Okay. And then we're gonna move to cone number 4, to the slicer. And I add celery. Celery is great for liver, so I try to add celery pretty much to every dish that I make. So again, all the strings are out, so it creates perfect slices of celery. Okay, so again, we get all that stuff out. And then I move to cone number 5. Cone number 5, and then I add red cabbage, okay? So we talked earlier in our previous class, we talked about the importance of keeping the core of the cabbage, because that's where all your nutrition is, nutrients, all the vitamins and minerals concentrated in the core of the cabbage. So we want to eat the core of the cabbage. Do not throw it away. Slice it and eat it in your salad, okay? So it's cone number 5. So we're gonna do my version of the slaw. Yeah, so it's gonna be a very nice. So I put all my veggies in there. Now I'm gonna do my dressing. Can I get a small bowl of that? Yeah? Which one? That one is fine too. Okay. So now I'm gonna do my dress. Very simple, easy dressing. Okay. I'm gonna use a little bit of olive oil, apple cider vinegar, a drop of sesame seed oil, and I'm gonna use salt and pepper. Okay. So I'm gonna do salt and pepper. Okay, I'm gonna use salt and pepper. I'm gonna use like 2 drops of sesame seed oil, not a lot, just a little bit, just to give that flavor. So it's very little amount of sesame seed oil, so it gives that a little bit of that Asian flavor. I use maybe 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Okay, very small amount. And then I do 2 to 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Okay, that's it. So that's my base of my spoon. Do we have a spoon? That one is fine. That small one is fine. Yeah, that's okay. So now I just mix it up. Okay, I mix it up and add to my salad. So I'm gonna take a little bit of salad and wipe all my dressing out. Okay. And that's it. We mix it up, and we're gonna add to this, we're gonna add cilantro. So very generous amount of cilantro. I usually put the entire bunch. Cilantro has a really, not only adds a great flavor to this salad, but also cilantro pulls out toxins out of your body. It's really healthy herb. You should be adding cilantro and any type of green herbs. into your food, salads, soups, and any other dishes, because it gives it has a lot of, you know, healing properties and toxins, and especially heavy metal toxins it pulls out of your body. Okay, so cilantro is a very nice herb to add to any of your dishes. So we're gonna chop it up, these cilantro, with leaves and everything. Don't throw anything out. We chop everything up in smaller slices and put it on the salad. Okay, so I'm gonna chop it up real quick. And we're gonna have this. Don't throw away anything. Chop up everything, all the leaves and the stalk of the cilantro. Don't throw anything away. Okay, so we're gonna add that to our salad. Okay, so we're gonna add this to our salad. So you will see it adds a really nice flavor to this salad. Do we have a salad thing? So we're gonna mix it up. As you can see, the colors are great on this salad. As you know, earlier we talked in our class about colors. Colors are your vitamins. So as many colors you have, that's how many different types of vitamins. Oh yes, I need the big one. Vitamins that you are eating. So make sure you eat at least, you know, 5 to 7 different colors of vegetables every day. So you get full range of vitamins and minerals in your food. Okay. So as you can see, it's a very colorful and very nice and tasty salad. Okay. So this is my version of the slaw, on the traditional slaw, but it has a lot of nice flavors and it's very, very healthy. Voila, that's it, it's done. So we're gonna let it sit a little bit so it soaks up all the flavors of the dressing. Okay, so I usually don't serve it. I usually let it sit until all the dishes are done, and then it absorbs all that flavors from the dressing. Okay, so this is a very easy, nice salad. Okay, so that's it. Let it soak up all the flavors. So in meantime, let me check what's going on here. So we have a rice stew setting also on our rice cooker already set up. So it's gonna cook and do all it needs to be doing, and then at the end of the cycle, it's gonna turn into keep warm mode, which is 150 in Fahrenheit. I don't know how much is in the Celsius. 50?
No, 115 Celsius. Oh.
150 in Fahrenheit.
In Fahrenheit, it would be like...
It's probably 50 or 60 or something. 65 in Celsius, yeah? So it's cooking, it's already doing its own thing, so we're not gonna touch any the rice dish. Rice dish, it's cooking on its own. So we're gonna wait for the valve. It should be clicking any time, because just by touching, sometimes when there's too much condensation on the underneath the valve, it sometimes doesn't click properly. So when you're touching the cover of your electric skillet and it's too hot to the touch, yeah, you cannot touch it anymore. Make sure if it's not clicking, just shake and turn it around like that. So it starts, you can see already it starts clicking. So you know the temperature is here hot enough to start clicking, and if it's not clicking, make sure you do that so it starts working properly, okay? So that happens a lot. When there's too much condensation under the valve, it's too heavy for it to click. So when you touch the lid. So this is already pretty hot. You see that? So it should be clicking, okay? If it doesn't click, you shake it, and then you turn like that. So now you see the valve starts clicking, okay? So now we're gonna bring it down. So we're gonna bring it down, our temperature, for 150 Celsius, which is around 300 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna lower it. What's the low temperature here? 65. So 65, and we're gonna put the timer here for 15 minutes, okay? So after 15 minutes, it's gonna be done and it's gonna automatically turn off, okay? So we're gonna do that. I think I didn't make enough dressing. It might be too small amount. So let me repeat myself again what I did with my dressing. A little bit of olive oil, maybe a teaspoon of olive oil, okay? Couple drops of sesame seed oil just for the flavoring of the dressing. And then 2 to 3 spoons of apple cider vinegar, okay? So we're gonna do that. Okay, and then we just do a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay, do that. Swish it, and we're gonna add it to our salad. Can I get the salad back? So it's pretty big amount of salad, so I'm gonna add a little bit more of the dressing and just swish the salad around so we get all the dressings. So this is again very great party dish. It's so easy to make, less than 5 minutes to make, but it makes tons of salad and it's great flavorful slaw. It has a little bit of Asian twist because of that sesame oil. It gets that Asian kick to it. Okay. That's it. Salad is ready. So beautiful, colorful salad. Okay, it's really yummy, easy to make, less than 5 minutes. Okay. So that's about it. I'm not gonna hold you guys online. I'm gonna close my live class. So all we have to do once the potato salad is done, we're gonna peel the eggs, cut them up in smaller pieces, add 3 to 4 tablespoons of mayo, mix it up, and our potato salad is done. So it's very easy, one pot dish. Usually it takes a couple different dishes to make this salad. So that's why it used to be, it's usually done only for holidays, okay? So it's very popular again in Eastern European kitchens. So Russians, Polish, Mongolians, and all those countries, they all love this salad. It's a staple. Every holiday table has to have this salad, okay? So without this salad, there's no holiday, okay? So this dish is, again, same thing on rice too. Once the whole thing it goes through the process of the rice cooking, all you have to do is just open the lid and just mix it up. And it's very easy, one pot dish, again, super tasty. And our guests, I'm sure they will enjoy. Again, this is a very popular Central Asian dish. A lot of Russians, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Mongolians, all those Middle Eastern countries, they all enjoy this dish. Indians, they will add their own spices and make it into a biryani. So it's the same concept, but it's a very easy way how to make that same dish on Saladmaster without using zero oil. Because a lot of traditional way these dishes are made, it's floating in oil. A lot of oil is used for these dishes. But you can get that same effect of these dishes and get same flavors without adding the oil, okay? Because they add a lot of oil to separate the pieces of rice. That's why they use a lot of oil in the traditional way of cooking this dish. So I'm making it more healthier way with zero oil in Saladmaster MP5. And you can use MP5, you can use wok, you can use any other dishes, but it uses zero oil. So we cut completely oil, and the little bit of oil that comes in the dish is from the actual meat, okay? So there is no additional extra oil added to the dish, okay? So that's it. Very quick, easy dishes, and it's very nice party dishes. So if you have a lot of people coming as a guest, these are very easy to make, and you can make a party of 10, 15, 20, 30 people, and you can cook all these dishes under an hour and have your food ready for the party. So it's very easy one pot dishes that you can use our electric skillet and our MP5. Obviously, our electric pieces are most popular pieces in our Saladmaster collection because of the ease of the use, time saving, space saving, and also they're portable. So you can take this to your hotel room, make dishes in your hotel room. You can take it camping. If you have RV and boats and stuff like that, you can take it and also convert your RV and boats into a kitchen very easily with our Saladmaster electric pieces. So if you have any questions, and if you live in Singapore, please contact our Singapore dealers here. Judy, our dealer, Judy she just opened. We had a grand opening of our Saladmaster office in Singapore. So if you are in Singapore, in Hong Kong, we have a Hong Kong dealers here. So if you are in these areas, make sure you check out. Judy, what's your address of your showroom?
Havelock 2, Singapore,
Unit
0143.
Okay, so it's a very central location, right in the center of Singapore's financial district.
Yes,
It's located right the Ministry of the Manpower, which is like in US would be Ministry of Labor. So there's a lot of foot traffic in this area, and she is very centrally located in the Singapore area. So if you are in Singapore or in Hong Kong, please contact our dealers, and we'll be happy to assist. If you are in Chicago, Midwest areas, in United States, please contact me, get more details about pricing and how to host your own cooking classes. And you can come to our kitchen studios, or we can come to you. You can host at your home and, have a very nice experience of our cooking classes where you can feed your family healthy, nutritious meals with zero salt, zero water, zero oil. So contact us if you have any questions. Contact us directly. Under this video, I'm going to put all the contact phone numbers and information, and you can contact us directly, okay? So have a nice day. Thank you again for tuning in for our live video, and we'll see you next time.